What up, man?
Ah, I'm good.
What are you drinking?
Water. But my favorite stupid combination is chocolate and then water. I don't know why. I like it. Like it's very refreshing for some reason. To have sweet than water.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I just got back from work. So, yeah, kind of a chill. We're going to do a chill, relaxed episode. We're just going to talk about Oscar noms, doing this.
There's a shit ton to go over. No, I was going to say there's a shit ton of them to go over.
Can you believe that it's almost been a whole year since Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock?
Honestly, it feels just like yesterday.
Right?
Can we include this in the podcast?
Oh, yeah. Why not?
The slap heard around the world. Man,
hell yeah.
He slapped him so hard, even that Emancipation movie didn't get nominated.
Oh my god, I just realized you're right. It did not get nominated.
Well, and what are they going to do? Will Smith couldn't be here because I'm going to catch the replay. So, to accept his award, we have Jaden Smith.
Oh, please. Jaden is everywhere. Even when he's not there, he's there.
Oh, no.
All right.
You know who they could send to actually pick up the award?
Who?
Bakari Banks.
Who that?
No, sorry, Jabari Banks. I'm sorry. I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Is that the director?
No, he plays Will Smith.
Oh, in
Bel Air.
In Bel Air, yeah.
That'd be a little funny if, like, we couldn't get Will Smith, so we brought Will Smith.
It'd be pretty funny. Not gonna
lie. Okay, so let's talk about the 95th Academy Awards. Hopefully there will be 100 of them. Do you want to start from the bottom and work our way up?
Sure. I have the list right here. So let me just
full disclosure, I don't think we both have seen all these movies.
No, but I'm surprised that I've seen most of them. So that's at least a good thing, you know?
Yeah.
You wanna so here's what we're gonna do. I'll say the category. We'll say I'll say the nominations. We'll say what we think should win, and then we can talk about snobs.
Down. Okay. Down.
All right. This might be long, so let's go from the bottom. Best visual effects. So best visual effects is All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Batman, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and Top Gun: Maverick. What do you think?
It has to be Avatar, man. Like, there's no way. Like, Top Gun Maverick was a lot of practical effects. Wakanda Forever had that Marvel CGI, so no. The Batman, I love it, but no. All Quiet on the Western Front, maybe, because the Academy always has a hard-on for war movies. What do you think?
I think it's also going to go to Avatar. I mean, it's those whales, man. The whales got to me.
I mean, like, how can you spend 5 years developing a movie and not win the fucking Oscar for best visual effects? The reason why it took 5 years to make.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a lock. All right, let's go to best film editing. That goes to The Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Tar, and Top Gun Maverick. I think it should go to Everything Everywhere All at Once. But what do you think?
Honestly, Everything Everywhere All at Once, because everything else seems pretty straightforward. Like, it's a pure linear story. Everything Everywhere All at Once is so all over the place and scattered. And I mean that in a good way.
Yeah, it's scattered, but you can still follow it. And I think the editing really helped that. So
like that makes it more of a monument, the fact that you could follow that fucking movie and know what's going on at every point.
Yeah. It's like a video game where you understand everything from the tutorial. Yeah, you're never lost.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So that feels like a lock. Best costume design. It's Babylon, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. Now, I wouldn't discount Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris because it's a movie about a woman getting a dress, and that just kind of feels like the logical solution. But not gonna lie, Elvis could be a surprise winner here. I mean, it's not easy. and it's a very costumey movie. So is Babylon. So is Everything Everywhere. But I think, as much as I want Everything Everywhere to win every award, I mean, look at every outfit that the villain wore. Like, she changed outfits every couple of seconds, you know. And it was always something different and something cool. I think it's gonna be a lock between that one and Elvis. What do you think?
Honestly, Hollywood has a hard on for the old Hollywood. Like if you notice, every time a Hollywood movie about Hollywood like comes up, it gets nominated. Look at Argo. Look at off the top of my head, I can't remember, but there have been other ones that are about Hollywood and all the good that they've done. I'm willing to put money on Babylon or Elvis because there's also bound to be a lot of older folks that grew up with Elvis that loved him. So who do you think is going to be voting? Which way are they going to be voting?
You're right. I think Babylon is a strong supporter. I am shocked that the Batman is not nominated for this one.
I mean, the Bat costume alone, but hey, man, we're DC. We're used to getting snubbed. Bastards.
Speaking of DC not getting snubbed, best makeup and hairstyling. Reminder, this was won by the Suicide Squad a few years ago. But yeah, that's nominated for All Quiet on the Western Front, The Batman, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Elvis, and The Whale. I think The Whale might win it because if you've seen pictures or videos of Brendan Fraser in the fat suit, like, god damn, that looks impressive. What do you think?
Does it look impressive? Yes. Do I think he'll win it? No, because you got a fat suit versus dressing up a couple hundred young men as soldiers in All Quiet on the Western Front. I think All Quiet on the Western Front should get it.
You think so?
Just because of the monumental task of having to get like all these people in costume versus like narrowed down to like 5 cast members.
Have you seen it? All Quiet on the Western Front? It's on Netflix.
I've seen some of it. It's on my to-do list before. Well, hopefully I'll finish it before Oscar season.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either, but now that it's nominated, I will.
It's a massive movie. I think it's like 3 hours.
God damn it! And it's in German, right? It's in German.
The part I saw wasn't in German. Maybe it is, and it's all subtitles.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Wait, I think it is because I remember that part with the uniform. Oh man. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
bring
it's
it on.
German. Okay. All right. So that's All right. Best cinematography. This is gonna All Quiet on the Western Front, Bardo, False Chronicles of a Handful of Truths, Elvis, Empire of Light, and Tar. I haven't seen Tar, but I've heard a lot of great things. So I think that's a big contender. I haven't seen All Quiet on the Western Front either, but I did see Bardo. Bardo was in my top 10 of the year. It's the only nomination that the movie got, and I am putting all of my chips in it. Okay? So I'm down for that. What do you think?
Best cinematography. I want to say either Elvis or All Quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Empire of Light, Get Out. Tar, Get Out. Bardo, maybe it deserves it. I haven't seen it, so I can't argue for it. But Elvis was a very pretty movie.
Hey, Empire of Light was directed by Sam Mendes, and the cinematography was done by Roger Deakins. This is the same team that did 1807 a couple of years ago. And Deakins won for that movie. So I wouldn't discount them just yet. I think just Deakins' name might alone win it.
I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm not gonna fight about it. Like, this is not one of those ones where I'm like I'm not gonna stick my flag in the ground and say this.
Yeah. I am for Bardo though. I do want Bardo to win. All right, best production design. All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, Babylon, Elvis, and The Fabelmans. Now, I understand why The Fabelmans snuck in because it's a movie about all Hollywood, so I guess that's why it's there as well. They have to recreate all these outfits from the 60s and the 70s. I am shocked Nope is not nominated here. And Nope to me is the biggest snub of the whole year. So
it didn't get nominated for anything, did it?
It didn't get nominated for anything, which is bullshit. It should be there.
I want to take a poll of how many of the voters in the Oscars are how to say this, inclusive people. This sounds
but production design, I think it could be between Avatar, Elvis, Babylon. I know nothing about All Quiet on the Western Front, so maybe I'm discounting it too much. but I don't know. Can they really award another war movie
Yes.
for best production? They will, right?
Well, because like okay, Hollywood has a hard on for a few things. Movies
Yeah,
about Hollywood always get nominated, and then movies about war always get nominated.
yeah,
Like if you really want if you want a guaranteed Oscar, make somehow find a way to make a movie about war and how Hollywood helped the war effort. Oscars for everybody. I'm not even joking. I mean dead serious on
yeah,
that one.
yeah.
But
No, you're not wrong. But on this one, best production design, I think Avatar could take it.
I'm gonna say either Avatar or Babylon.
All right.
If you want to stick on one, I think Avatar because like what the fuck do you base your design off of? You have nothing. You know?
Yeah. Also, both movies are 3 hours, so it's a lot of production and a lot of design all the time. Best sound: All Quiet in the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Batman, Elvis, and Top Gun: Maverick. Now, some of you might be thinking, what is the Batman doing here? Did you not hear that Batmobile? Like, did you not hear that Batmobile? Come on.
Man, I hate to say this. I think best sound might actually go to
All Quiet. Oh, Top Gun.
I think Top Gun. I love Batman. I love Batman. I will take a baseball bat to your kneecaps for the Batman. I'm your
My
kneecaps.
kneecaps.
Yeah, like
Not
Chema,
your
I
kneecaps.
would bust
Mine.
your kneecaps for the Batman. If he said, I need information, make him
Yeah.
talk, I'd be like, all right, cool.
Yeah. I am weirdly okay with this because I love the Batman so much as well. But best sound also Nope was snubbed for this one. I think I would have loved to have seen them nominated for this. Yeah, these are all strong contenders. Honestly, I wouldn't surprise if just the sounds of the planes make people vote for Top Gun. But don't discount the Batman because God damn that Batmobile scene just it does something to me, man.
Hey, it sends chills up my spine, especially when I hear the Batman score,
Yeah.
the one that they kind of ripped
Dun,
off.
dun, dun, dun.
They kind of ripped off Star Wars, and I'm okay with it.
It kind of reminds me more of Jaws, to be honest.
Really? Hey, maybe. You know what?
Because think of like the pauses between like the scores. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun. Like there's like a quietness between those. And to me, it felt like that, like he was taunting them almost with that sound.
You know, if Hollywood could give us a shark version of Darth Vader or a Darth Vader version of Jaws, you know what? That'd be pretty fucking terrifying. I take it. I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what else?
Best original score?
Best sound. First we're doing best original song.
Gotcha.
And that is Applause from Tell It Like a Woman, Hold My Hand from Top Gun Maverick, Lift Me Up from Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Natu Natu from Rrr, and This Is Alive from Everything Everywhere All at Once. Now, I've heard all these songs. Neither of the songs that captures like the wowness of the year to me, I think. It's cool that Hold My Hand is nominated. It's cool that Lift Me Up is nominated. I'm surprised the song that plays in Black Panther when they're visiting the underwater city is not nominated. To me, that felt like the standout song of the movie. I think it's gonna be between the Triple R song or no, I think it's gonna be that one because that movie's a musical, so it kind of just makes sense that the movie musical wins.
I hear you, but you need to understand, Hold My Hand is really, really good.
Oh, it is, yeah.
I've worked out to that song. You don't understand. I've ran to that song on repeat. And it just like it gives you the butterflies to run. So no, I'm gonna say Hold My Hand.
You Gaga for Gaga?
Well, not only that, I think that it has all that like 1980s nostalgia cheese, and all these old fucks that vote for the Oscars are like, oh yeah. That's what I was like when I was young, back when I was only 30 years old, you old fucks. So yeah, Hold My Hand.
All right. Yeah, I mean I wouldn't mind. I would not mind if that one won. Best original score. That's All Quiet in the Western Front, Babylon, The Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and The Fablements. Now, to me, the Batman was robbed.
I was gonna say that's a snub for the Batman. I'm sorry. Fuck you.
That is one of the best score, one of the most memorable scores I think we got this year. And I'm shocked that it's not nominated. Fablements, I love John Williams. I don't remember anything about the Fablements score except for like the last scene when he's skipping. I don't remember a lot of the music. Now, I think this is gonna go to Babylon because it's Justin Hurwitz and it's Damien Chazelle and they did La La Land, and that just makes you know how the Academy felt about La La Land. So it could be that one. The Banshees of Inisherin, it's one I would understand too, because it's very unique with the Irishness and the trumpets and everything. I don't know anything about the All Quiet on the Western Front one. Who knows? Maybe I'll watch All Quiet on the Western Front and it was the best movie of the year. I don't know. I still need to see it.
You want to do it next week?
Fuck, it's 3 hours.
No, I'm sorry. I double checked. It's only 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Okay, then yeah, let's do it. Sure.
Fuck it. All Quiet on the Western Front. Next film.
Yeah, sure. Best animated film. Wait, no. You tell me. What do you think is going to win?
Babylon. I think by a country fucking mile. Yeah, because it was probably the biggest.
I've heard the score. It's amazing.
Yeah. No, but that's why. Like the fact that it captures that old school 1910s, 1920s roaring aura of Americana. Yeah, no, I hear it. I can hear the drums in the back of my head right now.
Yeah.
So no, Babylon. So best animated short?
Best animated short film. The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. The Flying Sailor, Icy Merchants, My Year in Dicks, and An Ostrich Told Me the World is Fake, and I Think I Believe It. I have not seen any of these.
I beat you. Yes, I've seen one of these.
Which one?
The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse.
Oh, really? Where is it?
I saw it in a completely legal fashion. Let me see if I can find it again in a completely legal fashion.
Why did you see this?
I saw a TikTok of like a really short piece of it, and I hunted it down, and I watched it. I think it's like 30 minutes long. I want to say.
Oh, okay.
No, is it 30 minutes or 27 minutes? It's very, very short. 37 minutes. I'm sorry, 34 minutes. It's very emotional. I'll say that. It captures the innocence of childhood. It dumbs down the world in the best way of like. The fox is not a bad guy, but it's like aggressive.
Okay.
But the kid is never scared of the fox. It's kind of like, well, no, like I'm just gonna help you get out of this trap. And the fox is like, why aren't you fighting me? Like it's been so damaged from the world, it doesn't understand kindness or unconditional love or unconditional kindness. It's really cute. It's something kids should watch. So I hope The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. I really hope that.
Look at you dropping knowledge. Look at you watching things and not reviewing them.
It's really good. I recommend that one.
All right, sure. Now I want to check it out just because you told me. All right. Next, the best live action short film: An Irish Goodbye, Evalu, Le Pupil, Night Ride, and The Red Suitcase. Also, have not seen any of these, but Le Pupil was made by Alfonso Cuarón. And we like Alfonso Cuarón in this house, so I'm gonna watch it just because of him. But I'll try to see which of the other ones I can see as well.
I'm gonna say An Irish Goodbye, just because I gotta imagine there has to be like either gunfire or like cigars or whiskey involved. So An Irish Goodbye.
Excellent. All right, we're moving to best documentary short subject, and that is The Elephant Whispers, How Loud, How Do You Measure a Year, The Martha Mitchell Effect, and Strangers at the Gate. Also, I've not seen any of these. I'll try to watch at least a couple before the thing.
I've not seen any of these either. So, Cap, dropping the hat, I'm going to say, How Do You Measure a Year? Done.
I'm going to say The Elephant Whispers because I like elephants. Also, Le Pupil, the short live action film, it's available on Disney Plus, so I can see that now. Best documentary feature: All That Breeds, All the Beauty and the Bloodshed, Fire of Love, A House Made of Splinters, and Navalny. Now, I've only seen one of these. Have you seen any of them?
None of them.
Okay, I saw Fire of Love. Do you know what this is about?
No idea.
It's about these two volcanologists.
Uh
Have
huh.
you seen the trailer? No?
No.
No,
But
it's about this couple that they're married, Katya and Maurice Kraft, and they work in volcanoes. And it's just like and it's like their lives while they're living in Mount Unsen. And they're in love and they work in volcanoes, man.
you know what I thought it was? And this is completely off fucking topic.
But
My family watched a documentary about a bunch of people that died in a volcano accident. Like, tourists got too close, the volcano erupted, people melted, they tried jumping in the water, they still died because of the heat.
yeah.
And I was like, that's a really fucked up title for how a bunch of people died in the volcano. But this is completely the opposite. This is a different story.
I mean, these two died in the volcano, but you know.
They do.
Yeah, they do. It's not a spoiler. I mean, they're real life, so but yeah.
They died? How?
Yeah.
Wow. Ultimately,
They're
died
working in a
1991.
volcano, man. They're working.
Did they die together?
Yes.
Bro, what the fuck?
Give it the Oscar.
In their memory, give them the Oscar, you sick sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Let's move on.
Best international feature film: Argentina 1985, Close, EO, The Quiet Girl, and All Quiet in the Western Front. I mean, if your movie's nominated for Best Picture, you're gonna win Best International Feature Film.
Would it be hilarious if Argentina wins and All Quiet on the Western Front wins Best Picture?
Argentina has won enough.
Are you anti-Argentina fans in that household?
I have never been anything else besides anti-Argentina.
Why?
I have my reasons. Anyway,
You want to know?
Argentina has only won 2 Oscars, and I hope they keep it that way.
Wait, do you want to know why their jerseys are yellow? Do you know that story?
The jerseys are blue.
Wait, whose jersey is yellow? Is there? Oh, it's Brazil. I'm sorry,
Brazil, yeah.
Brazil. I'm sorry. Do you know the story about why their jerseys are yellow?
No idea why.
You want me to drop some knowledge?
Is it going to be racist?
Oh God, no.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't remember what was the year, but I know the story. So apparently, they were really expected to win like the World Cup that year. Like, they were expected to win this big championship. It was supposed to be a walkthrough, but they lost.
Yeah.
And they were so ashamed that when they went back, people were pelting them with stuff. They called them yellow, like in a form of shame on you, like you brought shame to this country or whatever. So they dyed their jerseys yellow to bear the shame of the country until they could win another championship.
But they won recently, and they're still yellow.
I mean, at this point, it's tradition. I don't know how many people actually know that story. I'm sure a lot of them are just like, our jerseys are yellow. But yeah, that's why.
That is so sad.
Speaking of sadness.
Speaking of sadness, best animated feature film: Guillermo del Toro's Pinocho, Marcel the Shell with the Shoes On, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, The Sea Beast, and Turning Red.
This is a 3-way fight.
You think so?
Look, I'm sorry, Marcel with the shell. Get the fuck in the back. The Sea Beast.
Hey,
I've never heard of you.
I've seen all of these.
Mm-hmm.
They're all good. They're all great, man. If this is the one year where, like, if I could part the award 5 ways, I would, but I can't. So it's obviously gonna go to Guillermo del Toro's Pinocho.
See, here's the thing, man. I think it's a 3-way race because we and I both know how great Puss in Boots was. It was amazing, and it looked fantastic. Del Toro's was beautiful and a great score, but you can also never count out Pixar.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it's a 3-way race. I'm genuinely not sure who would win this.
It's very hard. I do think it's gonna go to Del Toro.
Hey, if you're right, that's not a bad thing. Del Toro with another Oscar?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, no, I don't disagree. And Marcel the Shell was a very, very cute movie. Then the Sea Beast triggered my thalassophobia, which is always a great thing. You know,
that was thalassophobia.
It's a fear of like very large areas of water.
Oh, areas of water. Okay, so it would never take you to the beach.
I mean, I like the beach, but like if I cannot see the shore,
So it would never take you on a cruise.
I mean, I wouldn't leave the cruise.
So if we take you in a plane to
It's
go
the fear
across
of
the
being
ocean.
in the water. It's the fear of being in the water.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
so
So
random,
so like Deep Blue Sea, pretty much.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, you know what? I can understand that. Fuck that noise.
Yeah, but it's got great scenes. I will say that the Sea Beast is a good movie. It was made by Netflix, and it's good. Honestly, it's good.
Netflix is making a big play lately for Oscar movies.
Yeah, between this and All Quiet, I think, and Del Toro's Pinocho. Yeah.
I'm surprised Blonde didn't get nominated.
Oh, we'll get to that. Yeah, so best animated feature, you got those. Best adapted screenplay, you got All Quiet in the Western Front, Glass Onion, and Knives Out Mystery, Living, Top Gun Maverick, and Women Talking. Not gonna lie, I think this might go to Women Talking.
I agree. I think
I haven't seen it yet, but I do think it's gonna go to them.
I know the story, and I don't see how it could go to anything else.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun that Glass Onion was nominated and that Top Gun was also nominated for this, but yeah, I think it's gonna go to Women Talking. Also, good for Sarah Polley. Sarah Polley has come a long way, and I'm glad she's getting the recognition she deserves. Remember when she had sex with that alien thing in Splice?
No.
Remember when she was killing those zombies in Zack Snyder's version of what was that movie called?
Not Live of the Living Dead. It's called fuck, I cannot remember. Oh, Day of the Dead? No. Fuck. What's it called? What's it called? I'm looking for it right now. Are you sure she was in that Dawn of the Dead?
Dawn of the Dead, yeah. She was the star of that movie.
She's a writer now.
She's now a very well-respected director. She directed Women Talking, yeah.
Ugh, she was in John Adams. Ugh.
The one with wait.
Paul Giamatti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that because they showed it to me in like a history class.
Me too.
Wait, you didn't like it?
Well, no, actually, I've been trying to watch. Well, I tried to watch it at one point. I tried to get into it. I was going through a world history phase.
Okay. Oh, you're getting ready to be a dad?
Fuck you. No, this is back when I still lived at home before I even got married.
You were always getting ready to be a dad.
See, why have I been told that I give off like father energy, not daddy, but like father, like an old man?
You just seem like you would call strange men sport. Like it's just like it's in your nature. I don't know.
Oh God. Can I tell you something? Something
Yes,
kind of weird.
please. Yes, please.
So there was a kid at HEB the other day when I was walking, I was doing grocery shopping, and he was reaching for some cereal, but he couldn't reach some certain cereal. And I kind of point to it. I'm like, son, which one do you want? This one's
call him son.
Yeah, hey son, which one do you want? This one. All right, here you go, kid. Have a good one.
Yeah, it's because you do that.
Hey, I'm sorry, that's just the verbiage I use. Son, kid.
Yeah. No, it's because of that, you know. Because like if that was me, I would have been like, which one you want, dude? Like that's
It's because I wear a tie to work and I don't have to wear a tie. I just choose to.
It's because you wore blazers to class.
Oh God, people thought I was the professor once. That was fun.
Yeah. Anyway, best original script. Wait, no. Wait. So we agree that it's gonna be Women Talking, right?
Yeah.
All right. Best original screenplay: The Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fablemans, Tar, and Triangle of Sadness.
Fuck you, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
It should go to Everything Everywhere All at Once for the simple purpose that I cannot imagine how do you even start writing that? You know, where?
A lot of
how
LSD.
do you just keep expecting it? Like
a lot of LSD.
Like, how the fuck do you manifest it into the ether? Like, and then you pull it off. Like, it just feels extremely difficult. There's a video of the Daniels talking with Ryan Johnson, and they're talking about like their movies and what they did and stuff. And they said like, and he was very interested in like knowing like how do you even like manifest this? And they went, we just did like a live action anime. Like that's what we ended up doing with this.
I mean, man, like, look, Benches Venisher, I've seen friends like break up. The Fablemans, it's semi-autobiographical, so not that hard. Tar, the opposite of Whiplash. Triangle of Sadness, a bunch of rich people. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Where the fuck do you even start? Like, I think Rick and Morty is like a place to start with that, the whole interdimensional travel thing. But after that, I'm lost. So, yeah. It's like an anime crossover between Rick and Morty and Back to the Future.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pro everything about all at once, but if Banshees of Inisherin ended up winning, I could see also why. I think it's a very well written story and very simple. Like everything everywhere all at once is very big and chaotic. Banshees is very simple, and both are good in their own way. But I do think everywhere should win. All right, we're getting into the meat of things. Best Supporting Actress. We got Stephanie Sue from Everything Everywhere All at Once, Jamie Lee Curtis from Everything Everywhere All at Once, Kerry Condon from The Banshees of Inisherin, Hong Chow from The Whale, and Angela Bassett from Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. So what do you think?
I think if the Oscars want to play it smart, they'll give it to Angelina Bassett. Angela Bassett?
Angela Bassett, yeah.
Thank you. I'm not against Jamie Lee Curtis winning it, but I don't think she did enough.
I think it should go to Stephanie Sue, to be honest.
She was the daughter, right?
She was the daughter and the villain. I think she did a lot. I think she should win.
Yeah. Should she win? Yes, but I do think Angela Bassett will win.
She's the first acting nominee for a Marvel movie. And I mean,
y'all can get your first Oscar. Good for you guys.
It's not the first Oscar that Marvel has won.
Really? What's the first Oscar?
They won previously for Black Panther.
Did they? Oh, good like
a lot of costume. They have more than DC does. You know that?
I didn't know. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I didn't know that. I don't follow awards. I just know that one little thing about like Suicide Squad and costume design. That's all I got.
Yeah. No, they won for makeup, and then Joker just won for actor, and that's it.
Oh yeah! Wait,
and music
technically
3 because Joker won music too.
No, but also Heath Ledger's Joker.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, 4.
Hey,
all right,
I'm good.
All right. No, I think it should win. I think Stephanie Sue should win. If she doesn't win, I'm cool with Angela Bassett winning, but I think Stephanie Sue should win. I just think she was more dynamic. She was more sad. She had to play through 2 characters technically. And yeah, I think it's very difficult what she did. Angela Bassett is great. I like Kerry Condon. I don't think she did a lot in that movie. And I like her character and I like her presence in it. And I understood why she was nominated, but yeah. And Jamie Lee Curtis, I love Jamie Lee Curtis. I think she was just another performance from her. Like I think she did a lot of effort and she had to do a lot, but I think it's Stephanie Sue's year. And good for her. First time nomination too.
Nice.
All right. Best Supporting Actor. Brendan Gleeson, The Banshees of Inisherin. Brian Tyree Henry, Causeway. Jude Hirsch, The Fablemans. Barry Keoghan, The Banshees of Inisherin. And Ki Hu Kwan from Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay. Take the Fablemans off immediately because he was not there enough to be able to leave a lasting impact at all.
He was there for like 15 minutes, 10 minutes maybe?
If that.
Yeah. They should have nominated David Lynch for just like the last 40 seconds of the movie.
Or Paul Dano. I think that would have been a perfect spot for him right there as a best supporting actor because he was not the main character.
Shocked Paul Dano was not nominated. Shocked.
Bastards.
Yeah. Other than that, I think it's really cute that they nominated Brian Tyree Henry. I think he was the best part of Castaway, which I saw and I thought this was a very small movie. Like I don't think enough things happen, but I'm glad that he got nominated. I really like him. I love him in Atlanta and pretty much everything that I've seen him. So I'm cool that he's being nominated. Brendan Gleeson was a lock. Of course, he was going to get nominated. He's the other duo of Banshees. Barry Keoghan was very sad in a good way in Banshees.
Mm-hmm.
There's the scene that everyone talks about in Banshees of. Have you seen it already or not?
Not yet. But
Anyway,
I'm fine with spoilers. I'm fine.
Well, it's not a spoiler, but there's one scene where he basically like confesses to Kerry Condon who's also nominated for Best Supporting Actress. Like he tells her that he likes her, and she lets him down. She lets him down easy. Like she rejects him very kindly, and that's the scene that like everyone talks about. It's like because like you can see like all the feelings just going through his face, and he says like one of the most heartbreaking lines, which is when he says, "Well, there goes that dream," and then.
Damn.
Yeah. So like, he's like a younger kid in the movie. Like he plays like this younger character that is kind of like very immature. And he's kind of just chilling around, and then he just goes up to her and tells her like, "You don't see a girl like you falling for a guy like me, right?" And then she goes, "No, I don't think so." And then he just goes, "Well, I just figured I'd ask. Well, there goes that dream." And everyone is talking about that scene. You can find it and understand why he's feeling. I think that's the scene that got him nominated.
Mm-hmm.
So I do see him as a strong contender, but not the strongest contender because Ki Yu Kwan is getting that fucking Oscar.
I was gonna say, man, just that one scene where he gives that speech is enough for me to say, you know what, him.
Because he got that speech, and then he also has the fight with the little bag.
Oh, that's right.
Yes,
you're right.
He's the emotional core of Everything Everywhere, and it works because of him. I think he should win. And I think we should get an Adventures of Short Round miniseries on Disney Plus.
Oh, what?
I think we should get an Adventures of Short Round miniseries on Disney Plus.
I am fine with that. He's gotten calls, right, from other studios to do more parts, right?
Yeah, he's getting so there's going to be a show on Disney Plus called American Born Chinese, and it's pretty much going to be the same team from Everything Everywhere. Like all three of them are coming back.
Oh God! So is that for a movie called The Electric State?
Yeah.
So it's okay. It's a science fiction movie. He's in it with Millie Bobby Brown and Chris Pratt. Stanley Tucci's in it. Okay.
We'd like Stanley Tucci, yeah.
Jason Alexander.
Also, he's going to be in Loki season 2.
Oh, hey, Brian Cox is in it too. All right, I'm gonna watch Electric State when it comes out in over a year.
Yeah. Also, I saw this recently. Turns out he was the choreographer for the first X-Men movie.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You're the one that educated me on that. He does a lot of stunt work.
I didn't think he did a stunt work. I didn't know he did X-Men stunt work.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. Anyway, I think he should win, but if Barry Cohen won, I would be okay with it. But I want Ki Kwan to win. Like he should win. Moving on to Best Actress, and that is Cate Blanchett as Tar, Ana de Armas in Blonde, Andrea Riseborough from To Leslie, Michelle Williams in The Fablemans, and Michelle Yeoh in Everything Everywhere All at Once. So there's Blonde.
There's a duel there.
I don't think it should be there, but okay.
Did you see Blonde?
No, but I saw a few clips, and I mean, maybe her performance is the best part of that movie. I don't know. I didn't see it, but what I saw from that movie, I didn't love.
When does this happen? Okay, so the Oscars are in March. That gives us plenty of time to review some of these movies to like fill in the gaps.
Yeah, definitely.
Just knee-jerk reaction. I think it's going to come down to either Michelle or Ana de Armas. I don't see any of the other three taking it.
I think Cate Blanchett in Tar is a strong contender. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I have seen her sweep in other awards. So I do see it, but no, I agree. Michelle Yeoh should win from Everything All at Once. The movie lies on her back, and she carries that shit like Atlas. Like, I don't think there's a stronger performance of the entire year than that one.
I really hope she sits next to Jamie Lee Curtis and she gets another chance to be like, yeah.
They should, because if they're in the same movie, they have to sit at the same table. So yeah,
it's a really good meme. It's a
It
really
is.
heartfelt meme.
It is. Yeah. I do think it's a lot for Michelle Yeoh. Now, best actor. This is gonna be hard.
Oh, I
Austin
know who.
Butler, Elvis, Colin Farrell, The Banshees of Inisherin, Brendan Fraser, The Whale, Paul Mescal, After Sun, Bill Nye, and Living. Now, I have not heard of this Living movie. Bill Nye is a great actor. Good for him for his nomination. Glad for him. Paul Mescal is a talent. He's a super young actor, and he got nominated for all these awards for the first show that he did, and this is his first movie, and he carried that movie. You would love this movie, After Sun. It's about a dad and his daughter going on a trip. It's very low key, and he does a hell of a great performance. Very subtle. I'm glad it's nominated. I think the fight is between the other three.
I think the fight is between two, actually. Who I'm assuming you got Colin, Austin, and Brandon. Am I right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Banshees,
Okay.
but I think
Have you seen
Austin.
The Whale?
I've not seen The Whale, but I saw Elvis, and that kid was Elvis.
You're going for Elvis.
I think he'll win. Let me watch The Whale, and maybe I'll change my answers, and we can do like a correction.
Yeah.
But I think Austin.
I don't think it's gonna be Austin. I don't.
You think he's
I
too
would
young?
be. No. It's fine if he's young. I don't think I have not seen The Whale yet. I have not. But I have seen The Banshees, and Colin Farrell. His eyebrows could very well win him that Oscar. He is exceptional in Banshees. And Austin Butler, he has to do a lot as Elvis. Don't discount him. He should be nominated. I think it's going to be between Colin Farrell and Brendan Fraser in the end, because Brendan Fraser has all of this coming up behind him. And, since this is not awarded by critics, this is awarded by the fellow Academy Award members, I think it's going to end up between him. But I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up in Colin Farrell. If it ends up with Austin Butler, I will be upset, genuinely.
The only reason I hope Brandon, for the feel good moment, Brandon should win it. For the feel good moment, if they want to fix their ratings problem, start giving like these awards to people who deserve it, that the public like. Yeah. Brandon would win it, but he was blackballed from Hollywood for a reason. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying that there may still be some ill feelings there, because they're the assholes that vote on this, not the public.
I mean, it's a good comeback. We'll see. For anything, I'm glad Paul Mescal got nominated. I'm glad Brendan got nominated. I'm glad Colin Farrell got nominated. So yeah. But I think it should go to Brendan.
We'll see. Austin versus Brendan. Let's throw it out.
Give us another mummy movie, and next. Best director: Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Todd Field for Tar. Martin McDonagh for The Banshees of Inisherin. Robin Ostlund for Triangle of Sadness. And Steven Spielberg for The Fabelmans.
Man, look at all this dick over here.
I'm surprised. Why wasn't Sarah Polley nominated for
Women Talking?
For Women Talking.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, like why isn't she there? Like it would kind of make sense.
Because they had to have more movies about certain individual problems, with the exception of Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh my god. Okay.
I can make that joke.
I think Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert should win for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay. Can we do a sub genre here?
Sure.
Who I want to win? Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert. They should win. Who I think is going to win? Spielberg.
I don't think Spielberg's gonna win.
I think if I make a movie about my life, motherfuckers, I better win something. And so far, he hasn't been nominated for much.
Shit.
This is Spielberg walking around during the voting time. Hey man, remember all those movies I ever helped you out with? Time to pay back some of those favors.
Oh God. I mean, I don't discount it. but if everything is right, and if there is some semblance of justice in the world, it will go to Everything Everywhere All at Once, because that is a title of a movie that required two directors to carry, and yeah,
Actually, I'm surprised two directors were able to make that film because the vision is so distinct. I would imagine they'd be clashing with each other. So the fact that they were able to coexist should speak volumes. Like, you know how hard that is?
Yeah, they must have like amazing chemistry with each other.
Exactly. I'm sure the Russo brothers want to kill each other sometimes, and they're brothers.
Yeah. I mean, that would make more sense.
I mean, I would hate to direct a movie with you.
Really?
No, well, okay. No,
I don't think so. I think we would do a pretty good job.
I'm scared that like you would be stuck on one thing and I'd be stuck on it, and it would be like this way, no this way, this way, no this way.
Pull it off. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you want to direct a movie?
I mean, secret life passion, but you know.
I mean, pick a premise, pick a low budget premise that we can film. We'll make it a short film, and I'm down.
I don't have a premise. I have a script. Anyway,
are you shitting me?
I have a script.
Motherfucker, send that over. Let's get this started.
Do you speak Spanish?
Sí se puede. Sí se puede.
I'm surprised you know si se puede. Like that's so specific.
You know who taught me that saying? Madeline McBride.
Who's Madeline McBride? Oh, your friend Maddie?
Yeah.
Oh.
She was chanting it one. I knew what it meant. Si se puede, like yes you can, but she stuck it in my head. If I was a wrestler, I would make that my chance.
It's a very they do yell it at wrestling here.
There you go. Si se puede.
Oh my god! If you ever came here, I would take you to see like an actual like masked Mexican like luchador street wrestling. I think you would go crazy in there.
I probably would. I'd want to call it on the fly. Hello, this is Eddie Thunderbomb Luna, joined by Jose Lecheva, and we are calling AAA Mania.
Oh my god, it could be pretty fun. like my wish is to like retire and then just start narrating random events like that. I think it could be pretty fun.
That would be fun.
All right, Best Picture. Before we start Best Picture, I just want to say they updated to have like 10 possible movies years ago, and they haven't taken advantage of it because they'll be like, we can nominate 10 films. And then they're like, we nominated 7. It's like, no, nominate the full 10. You have 10 spots. Nominate the full 10. This year, they nominated the full 10. So that's great. Anyway, All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fablemans, Tar, Top Gun Maverick, Triangle of Sadness, and Women Talking. I think Elvis shouldn't be here.
I wouldn't mind if they swapped out Elvis with either the Batman or Wakanda Forever.
I would like to. Every nomination that Elvis got should have gone to Nope, in my opinion.
I would have taken Nope in here too. It's a great original film.
Yeah, but I understand it's the glamour, it's the shot, it's Elvis. You know, it's the whole thing.
Well, again, all those people that were young and Anglo when Elvis first came out, you know, back in like what the 50s, 60s, 70s, they're the fuckers that make this list.
Yeah, it would make sense. Do you see Avatar getting there?
Best Picture? Oh, God. Maybe. Okay, how about this? Let's go through the list and try to make an argument for and against. Okay.
All right. All Quiet on the Western Front. Haven't seen it. Can't say anything.
It's a war movie, and we all know Hollywood loves war movies.
Yep. Avatar: Way of Water. I see it. Maybe because it came out really late in the year and it hasn't gotten a chance to like catch up yet. But it was pretty big. It definitely like represented the triumph of the human spirit in a weird way. And for being a 3-hour-long movie, it never felt like homework.
It's all computers, all right? There's no acting in it it's all computers.
All right. The Banshees of Inisherin.
I went Mimi's. No, I'm kidding. What's the argument for it?
I love it. I think it's the fact that a movie about this topic was made, like, baffles the fuck out of me in like a good way. Because I cannot believe it. Like, someone took the time to be like, let me craft a story about this. It's a hella original. It looks great. It's super timeless. I don't have a problem if it wins. All right, Elvis.
You want me to argue for it?
Sure.
I don't know how history accurate it was, but it was a movie that made me a fan of Elvis, more of a fan than I used to be. All-star performance by Baz. Tom Hanks was a little thrown off, but I mean, it's rare to see villain Hanks, so that's interesting. Great music, great visually. I see it.
All right. The Fablemans.
Are you skipping one?
We'll get to that one at the end because it's the most important one.
The Fablemans. Any movie about Hollywood royalty is gonna hit. The movie is also a bit about making movies, like, you know, going back into that. It sparks that inner child of wanting to be a filmmaker, so I could see it.
All right. I do see that too. And if anything, I like that all the movies are so diverse, like they're so different from each other. Like there's no two war movies or two musical biopics. Like it's one that represents like a different topic and a different important thing. Tar. I have not seen Tar. I do know that it's about this German director of a band. No, like she's the director of a German orchestra, and it's about like a cult of Tar. Like people just fucking love Tar. Like I was shocked. Like this is not a biopic. Like Tar is not a real person, but apparently the movie is so good that it makes you believe that it's a real person. Yeah,
but it's about a cult.
So like she's a conductor for an orchestra, but people love her in like a cult way.
Oh, like they worship her in a bad way.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we don't know. I haven't seen it, but I've heard really good things.
Huh. Okay.
Top Gun Maverick.
It's just pure spectacle and 80s fun. Like it says 80s could possibly 80s.
This reminds me of when Mad Max Fury Road got nominated for Best Picture. And I saw a lot of people saying, like, why is that there? Why is that there? It's like, did you see it? Like, did you not felt the adrenaline and the fun that we had with that movie? Like, were you not there? We were all there when we saw all those pilots playing football on the beach. Like, we were all there. That alone deserves a nomination.
I could see Maverick winning.
I don't see it winning, but I'm glad it is nominated. Definitely.
I don't know.
Triangle of Sadness. Have not seen this one either, but I do want to. I'm glad that it's a black comedy that's nominated. But I have to see it first. All right, and Women Talking. I also haven't seen it.
I have no jokes.
I do want to see it.
I have no jokes. Nope.
But I do want to see it. It does seem like an interesting topic. I do like the actresses in it, and I do like Sarah Polley. So I'm glad that's there. Everything Everywhere All at Once should win. Best Picture. All right. Good night. That's it.
Bye, everybody.
No, really, like I told you this in the review. I told you this when I put it on number one on the list. I have nothing to say because it's just like, watch it. That's it. Like, feel it. Let it course through your veins and take control over your life. It's so good.
Do you want me to try to make an argument against it?
That is too weird.
I have an argument against it. I haven't. Yes. All right,
go ahead.
That it's too high concept that people would be turned off by it. And bear in mind,
it's so accessible though. Like no, I agree.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
I know, and I understand that point too. Like I do think it's too weird. I do think it's too niche, but it's like the accessible kind of niche. It's the accessible kind of weird. Like I've seen French movies where women fuck their cars, and like this feels more accessible than high art, high contrast, cinema.
Completely off topic. What fucking movie did you watch where a woman fucks her own car?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, actually.
Everything Everywhere All at Once should win.
You didn't answer the question, Chema.
I want to hear your argument. What's the argument besides that?
No, it's too high concept. I think people aren't ready for this degree of storytelling, or they can't. It's too niche. It's like Inception or the first Toy Story. Like, it's like, wait, what the fuck? It's so far ahead of the game that people think it's not great, or it's just like a fad, or it's a gimmick. I'm saying that as a fan. Yeah, like they're not going to get it. And I say that as a pretentious asshole who watches movies and makes a podcast. I don't think people are going to get it, which is a shame because it really is a great fucking movie. But I can guarantee you, I wouldn't be able to get like. I think I'd have a hard time getting my family members to watch this.
I forced my family members to watch them. I took them to the theater and I was like, time to traumatize you right back.
But okay, so we both talked about, okay, who do you want to win and who do you think will win?
I want Everything Everywhere All at Once to win. I think it will win.
God, can I pick multiple films?
Sure.
I want everything everywhere all at once to win. I wouldn't be mad if Top Gun won or if Women Talking won. Who I think will win? God, I fucking hate to say this. All Quiet on the Western Front.
Oh, because it's a war German film.
I think All Quiet.
I don't think it's carried enough momentum and talk and,
But
I have to see it.
Old white dudes love war movies. Old white dudes love war movies.
I know. I have to see it. You know what? I have to see it. Let's just leave it at that. You know what? Let's definitely do it next week. Maybe we'll come in here next week and we'll be like, you know what? This is the movie. This is the best picture of the year. I don't know. We have to see it first.
What else do we have to watch from here? There's that.
I have to watch that, Woman Talking, Tar, and Triangle of Sadness. Those are the ones that I'm missing.
I got a lot of ground to catch up on.
How about this? Let's do All Quiet. We'll both do it. And then let's try to we could make like some split episodes, like maybe like a 40-minute episode, but we try to do like 20 minutes of like the ones that we haven't seen. So for example, I'll watch you can watch Banshees since you haven't seen it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll watch Women Talking, and then we can just go back and forth or something. We'll figure something.
We'll work something out.
Yeah, definitely. We have plenty of time before March comes in.
Yeah. We say that now. We'll fast forward. Oh shit, we only got to see 2 of these.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen most of these. I'm only missing All Quiet and Tar and Triangle of Sadness and Women Talking. I'm only missing 4.
I am missing more than that.
I think you're only missing 1 more. You're only missing Banshees.
Let me see. I am missing All Quiet on Western Front, Banshees, Tar, Babylon, Triangle of Sadness, and The Whale.
Oh shit.
And Women Talking.
I thought we were just talking Best Picture. Shit, that's right. Well. At least I can say that I have not seen The Whale because it hasn't come out here yet.
We're gonna do our best to watch everything.
Yeah, definitely. But that might be a little hard because next week I'm coming to visit you. So
what?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Hey,
I have vacations.
Hey,
so I'll be there like from Friday to. I'll get there Friday. I'll be there the whole Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the whole week. And I'll come back, I think, on Tuesday of the next week. So
well, you're gonna be here for 8 days?
12 days.
Well, fuck. All right then. Let's go.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. All right. So that was the rollback recap of the Oscar nominations. Just the nominations and what our thoughts are. Now, we haven't seen all the movies. Hopefully, by the time the Oscars do happen, we have seen most of them. And we'll do another after show like we did last year. Yeah, anything else you want to
add? Nothing right now.
All right, then. Yeah, I think that should cover everything. Thank you all so much for joining us. Hopefully this helped you in your Oscar ballots or your Oscar pools or whatever. Thank you for joining us. My name was Chema.
I've been Eddie.
And this was the Rollback.
Signing off with a reminder. Do you have one? Because I got one.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Don't be an asshole in the gym.
Oh God, what did they do?
No, I almost witnessed my first gym fight today. I wasn't involved. I just watched it happen. I just want to say this. The dude that was the aggressor had a Make America Great Again hat.
Ew.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. These are his actual words. Bro, I am the alpha. I'm not the one, bro. So don't be an asshole in the gym.
Gross.
There you go.
Yeah, don't be an asshole in the gym.
Bye, everybody.
Good night. Bye, everybody.